Okay, okay. So, Graveofrot Stage 7. Well, before I get into the video, I just want to say that this was a hassle to make. I spent so much time just trying to figure out the perfect lineup. Alright, before we get into our characters, we're gonna talk about the boss's skill. So, the biggest and most annoying skill is the AoE that hits everyone on the board and applying a poison stacks and healing prohibition. And the second one is a smaller AoE that slows down your ultimate recharge rate. So we will be basing our lineup on those two specific skills. We won't be getting into the bosses out because just like every other single free-to-play lineup, we will be running Sigrid. So, about our characters. Fitz and Anna. I'm sure everyone knows what Anna does, dispelling one debuff from everyone in the team. But Fitz has a skill that absorbs every single debuff onto himself. And a a battle skill that removes one debuff from himself. So I'm sure everyone is familiar with Feymiander's boss, the Poison Lady. And back in stage 5 I actually struggled to clear it. So I was looking through my characters and I stumbled upon Fitz, my only character that could remove debuffs. And alongside Eltin, that removes one singular debuff. So I ran Eltin and Fitz and cleared Feymiander easily. So going into Graveofrot, where the boss just spews out poison and debuffs all constantly, I knew we needed Fitz in this. But like previously mentioned, I just couldn't fit Fitz. Oh wow, fit Fitz. Okay, so I couldn't fit Fitz into this team. Like, I just had no space. I needed Fitz, I needed a tank, I needed a healer, I needed Sigrid. But what I didn't know was I didn't need my Traveler. There's that. So let's get back to the boss. So Fitz absorbing every single debuff. Though it makes you wonder, if Fitz absorbs all of those debuffs, wouldn't he just die? He wouldn't be able to get heals off because of the healing prohibition, and the poison stacks will just slowly wither him down, wither his HP down. So how do you just survive through all those debuffs? And the answer is gear. Having max resistance gear on Fitz. I won't be getting into the details of the gear in this video, but if you want to check out my gear, it will be at the end of the video. What we will be focusing on instead is the formation and our skill usage. So our team formation will be both of our tanks, and Fitz of course having the high resistance gear on the front, and everyone else in the corners. But with this formation there is a downside. And of course an upside. So the upside is that the boss's skill that slows down your ultimate recharge rate will only affect Horus and Fitz. Which brings us to our downside. So because of how the boss's AoE and our healer Hexandra's AoE being the same, we won't be able to heal more than 2 of our characters at once. So the only way to clear this dungeon with this lineup is to manually cast your skills. So I've already cleared this dungeon 5 times and I've only failed once. And that one time of me failing is because I actually saved my Anna's ult when my Sigrid was at 15% of her health. So occasionally you'd have to just use that skill even if you don't remove any debuffs. And the only time to use Anna's skill, and Fitz's skill of course, is after the boss uses its healing prohibition skill, which is its first skill. So what you'd want to do is use their skills in rotation. So the first time the boss uses its first skill, you use Anna. The next time, Fitz. The next time, Anna, and just repeat this cycle. However, Anna's skill will occasionally not remove that heal debuff. When that happens, you either wait for it to run out or use Fit's skill immediately if your characters are low. That is pretty much it for how you use Anna's and Fit's skill. So for healing, you pretty much heal whenever you can, and only heal whoever's the lowest health in your team. The main reason for this, well, other than just healing your teammates, is because you want to utilize Axandra's passive skill. So that is pretty much it. Yeah, just use your skills correctly. And you may not clear this on your first try. You might need a couple tries to get used to the timings of the heals, the timings of when to use Fitz and Anna's skills, so don't worry about it. Just try a couple more times and you get the hang of it. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.